What's up, teams? Your commissioner here, and I'm here with this week's week 6 recap. And of course, someone's anxious to get going, so you know what time it is. It's Zoe time! Yay! Yay, thank you, Zoe. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of loves, lots of loves. Alright, say hi to the teams. Hi! Alright. Okay, you can go now. Alright, well, I'm back here in Chicago in my normal recording studio as usual after spending last weekend in Jacksonville with, shooting with Dropping Deuces, Laura, and we had a good time shooting that recap last week. But now we're back here, so Zoe just wants to be on TV today. Alright. Okay, so, where are you going? Okay. Alright. Well, we are officially past the first half of the regular season, and this coming week 7 marks our halfway point, so I'll be reporting next week on where we stand as far as standings go, and then again at week 10, and then at the end of the regular season at week 13. That said, let's get right to week 6 recap, and we'll get that awesome primetime music going. Alright, so this week's points leader, yes, yours truly, Dakinizer 2.0. I ended the week with 125 points. I had 4 significant contributions from 4 of my players that got 20 points or more each. Melvin Gordon had 27. Deshaun Watson had 24. The Rams defense and special teams with 21 points. And then my kicker, Ryan Suckup, with 21 points. That's 2 weeks in a row for me. Being winner chicken dinner. $10 should get me a chicken dinner, right? Yep, that's right. $10 to me. Thank you. Alright, other winners this week. Fiercesandra with 112 points. Never See It Coming, our champ, undefeated at 6-0 in a very, very close matchup with Julio Let the Dogs Out. And as you recall, I called that as this last week's matchup of the week, so it didn't disappoint at all, but we'll get back to that. The Bone Cracker got 102 points. Camel Toe Killer with 86 points. And finally, for the first time this season, with his first win, Emperor Chenhua with 88 points. Finally, you got your first win, so I thought you might go the whole season without one, but you got one finally. Congratulations, teams. Alright, this week's scoring leaders. Unfortunately, the first place person sat on my bench, Kirk Cousins, who had 29 points, so he won't count. But first place does go 3-way tie between 3 really good running backs. Adrian Peterson, who's gonna probably have a comeback season now that he's with the Arizona Cardinals. But he had 27 points from team Julio Let the Dogs Out. Mark Ingram with 27 points from the Bone Cracker. And Melvin Gordon continuing to have a great season with 27 points from my team. Alright, at number 2, Le'Veon Bell with 26 points from Team Fiercesandra. And at number 3, and what can Brown do for you? Antonio Brown can do for you with 25 points from Team Emperor Chenhua. Alright, so that brings us now to the Come On Man, Not So Top 3. Delani Walker from Team Julio Let the Dogs Out. Let's see. Julio Let the Dogs Out was down 101 to 103 to our champ Never See It Coming going into Monday Night Football. So basically, Julio Let the Dogs Out only needed Delani Walker to score 3 points for the win, 2 points for tie. So we go into Monday Night Football, and Delani Walker only scores 1 point, leaving Julio Let the Dogs Out shy 1 point of a tie and 2 points shy of a win. That's pretty sad. Disappointing, but close. You get a come on, man. All right, at number 2, Jolly Beeh, who lost by 19 points to Camel Toe Killer. He really didn't get much help from 4 of his players who only netted him 5 points total. Ty Montgomery only had 2 points. T.Y. Hilton only had 1 point. Sammy Watkins only 1 point. And Jared Cook only 1 point. So they let you down. Now you're sitting at 2-4 for the season. And, now you're definitely a contender for the Pink Plate. By the way, there were 43 points that were possibly missed from your bench, so not looking too good for you. So you get a come on, man. And then at number 3, got Sith for Brains. Let's see. First of all, you lost by 40 points. You had 4 players that only scored 1 point. C.J. Anderson, Chris Hogan, Michael Thomas, and the Chiefs' defense and special teams each only got you 1 point, netting 4 points for 4 players. Sad. Your bench had almost as many points as your starting lineup, 48 versus 44 on the bench. But really, all of that pales in comparison to losing to the only winless team in our league, in Emperor Chenhua. Yes, you lose to him, and wow, that's sad to say that you lost to the only winless team. So, yes, you're that guy, and because of it, you get the hugest come on, man! All right, and Week 7's matchup of the week, I'm highlighting the Bone Cracker, who's sitting at 3-3 versus Got Sith for Brains, who is at 3-2-1. Looks to be pretty close, so that should be a pretty tight matchup. So that'll be the matchup of the week. That's it for Week 6. Good luck in Week 7. This is your commissioner. I'm out. Deuces.